What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego in the back with some more boxing. Yeah, Raul, what up? Yo, got a couple things I want to talk about. How y'all living? Justin, what up? What's up with you, Raul? Just want to talk about a couple things in boxing. On this Friday. Hope everyone's enjoying the weather. We're gonna get to it. Just waiting for some people to join. Make sure as you guys come in, you smash the like button, drop a comment. OC the Gamer, what's good, Ego? What is up with you? Tyron is a good dude, but he isn't too bright. Why isn't he too bright? What did he do? I don't get it. Ego, I'm at work, getting that money, punching that clock, getting that bag. I feel it. Shout out to Oakland. Oakland. Conor McGregor. I don't know what that means. St. Louis. Woodley complained too much. What is he complaining too much about? I don't get it. I don't get what you guys are even saying right now. You already know. Shout out to Ego. Shout out to y'all. Dana White said that he back up in this. We'll see if you get put in the hot seat. I remember what you were putting yesterday.
Grazie. From moment to moment. Thank you. And now,
Mayweather versus CM Punk. Leonard Ellaby said that's already false. So, I don't know. Chemo, what up? Where's everybody at on Friday, man? To chat this boxing. Fighter IQ, what's up? DC, what up? He said he's the greatest welterweight of all time, but he has only 3 title defenses and only really won 2. One was a draw. I mean, I don't get, like, some of y'all act weird when people are confident. Like, that's how he feels. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, can you not put him up with one of the greats in the UFC? You know what I mean? Because if you can't, like, it'd be one thing if it was some bum-ass dude like, I'm the greatest, and then he ain't accomplished nothing. But Tyron Woodley's a good fighter, so no matter if you say he's the #1 great, you guys get hung up on, like, minute things to me. I like the dude, he chill, but come on, man. I mean, what do you want him to be like? Oh, I suck. There's a lot of guys who've been better than me in the past. I mean, he's a fighter. Got to be confident in yourself, or else you wouldn't accomplish the hard work you put in for it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want me to be like, oh, my channel's not that good. There's a lot of other channels, and some people have more subscribers than me. Like, I mean, if you feel you the best, you feel you the best. Fuck it. Female boxing fan 1, shout out to you, Ego. Shout out to you. We about to get into the conversation. Going to watch the Mikey Garcia weigh-in. I think they already weighed in, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen it. I think they both made weight, though. Mayweather can make $1 billion on other things. Yeah, I mean, the UFC is risky, but like I said in the video I did, it won't affect his boxing record. So maybe that's what he wants to protect. And then if he can beat some guys in the MMA, then he can be like, oh, I'm I'm the best ever. I'm the best fighter. I told you. Because no one else in prime, undefeated, really went into the UFC or MMA that I remember. James Toney and Ricardo Mayorga, them dudes all had losses. I can't think of an undefeated fighter that fought in with an unblemished record after they were somebody. Put him in against Khabib, that would just be stupid because Khabib will try to get you to the ground. And if you haven't had guys who have had some level of MMA practice or years of practice, they get taken down. He's strong, so that'd be a dumb fight for Floyd. Obviously, Floyd's gonna try to map this out and fight more of a style like Conor McGregor that would suit him. You know what I mean? You don't want to fight someone who's like the wrestling master, jiu-jitsu master. I don't really do favorite fighters in either sport. I mean, it's too many. Like I like guys, you know what I mean? I got like guys in lower divisions. I like guys in higher divisions. You know what I mean? So I can't just narrow it down to one. Yo, make sure when you guys come in, you smash the like button. That'll help us get on front page, the engagement. That's what YouTube looks for, etc. Let's do a roll call. I want to see where y'all at, where y'all from. City, state, zip, rep, where you from. We'll do our shout outs and then we'll get to the topics. Just moved to San Jose. Shout out to DC, OC, the Bronx, Sacramento, California, St. Louis, Dallas, Texas, Oakland, and Toledo, Detroit, DFW, Boston, Bay Area, Jacksonville, Florida, 904, Clearwater, Florida, 727, Philly, go Birds, Loma, California, DeSoto, Texas, 205, South Carolina, but from PR, Houston, Texas, Philadelphia, Santa Ana, Orange County, Maryland, Louisiana, Maryland, Detroit, bruh. All right, we'll do another roll call at the end, probably. Chicago, I see you. What are my thoughts on Joshua versus Parker? It's all eyes on that fight. I told you, March was March Madness. We wanted to see what the heavyweights was talking about. We got to see what Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz brought to the table. Now that he got past it, remained a champion in a good fight, did good numbers on Showtime. Now we get to see what Joshua was talking about. Looks like he's losing some weight. Like, don't get it twisted, he's still big. He's still way bigger than the average man, but he's losing some weight. He looks like he's trying to get his speed back to what it was when he was coming up, and he's taking it serious. And I've seen interviews with Joseph Parker. He looks like he's taking it serious. I mean, put it this way: a lot of people, like let's say Floyd Mayweather, they're like, oh, he cherry picked easy fights. He cherry picked easy fights. He waited till they got old and cherry picked easy fights. Especially Mayweather. You gotta look at what you're saying, like real shit. Like as a boxing fan, you don't understand. Even if you cherry pick easy fight, hypothetically, using your logic, you cherry pick easy fights. These guys are still professional fighters, and at the end of the day, AB voice, at the end of the day, when you are the B side going up against a notable A side with celebrity, clout, resume and shit like that, then you know what's at stake. Because if you beat that person, it's like Highlander, you inherit their powers, you become the man. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people, oh, you cherry pick easy fight. These guys are coming to try to beat Floyd. Whether they could do it, whether they get close, whether they push him in a tough fight, that remains to be seen. But they're coming to beat them. You don't think if Conor McGregor was the first guy from Ireland to beat Floyd Mayweather in boxing, you don't think he would just be on and popping? Like, people wouldn't have shut up to this day. Like, that happened in like August of last year. People would still be talking about that if Conor McGregor really came over to the boxing and beat Floyd. You feel what I'm saying? So these Parkers and guys like that, like I'm saying, I'm not saying if you could be like, this is what I hate when people like debate me, and the way they debate is to be super extreme. Again, I'm not saying you can get someone who boxes part-time and part-time works at Target and then put him up with Anthony Joshua and it's going to be competitive. I'm talking about other like other notable names like Joseph Parker versus Joshua. Even if you give Joshua the edge, Parker's coming to win because he wants what Joshua has. All that celebrity, all that money he's made, he wants to get there, right? Just like Robert Guerrero or Maidana fighting Floyd. Fighter IQ is speaking the truth. Shane didn't want to fight Floyd early on, so why did you say he's a dummy? That's actually provable. Floyd Mayweather, he beat, it might have been Corrales, and he says, "Oh yeah, so and so. I heard he went to welterweight. Shane Mosley. I'll fight Shane Mosley," and he called out everybody. So what are you talking about? He's a dummy. He actually said something that was true. And Mosley has an interview, and he was like, "Oh, my tooth. I have a dental appointment. My tooth is loose." And he says, "I already have a trip with my family that I planned out." That's actually a fact. Oh, he said that Reddit wrong. Yeah, he didn't lie about that. Shane Mosley, he called out Shane, Costa Zoo, Prince Nassim, De La Hoya. Anyway, yeah, man, that's what you have to understand about these B-side, like the Maidanas fighting Floyd and stuff. They want to tear Floyd out the frame because it's on and popping for their careers if they do that. So AJ versus Parker is a good fight. I'm still picking Joshua. I want Joshua to win. Nothing against Parker, but I want him to win for the next big fight in boxing. And I like AJ too. But I think Joshua Wilder is a bigger fight, and then Wilder versus Parker. You know what I'm saying? So in my opinion, that's what I would like to see. But I mean, if Parker's the man to beat Joshua, then it is what it is. I can't hate on him. I'll give him his props. But for me personally, I want to see, because I've been wanting to see Wilder Joshua. So I hope Joshua wins. Who's Parker? He's the only other champion not named Wilder or Joshua in the division. Do you even watch boxing? Like, for real, bro? Who's Parker? Peter Parker? You mean Spider-Man? No. Like, you the only one laughing. Everyone else who watches boxing knows who he is. But anyway, make sure y'all smash. I was being sarcastic. Ego, well, that joke tanked or whatever you were trying to do. So great sarcasm. Anyway, make sure y'all smash the like button if you all up in here. I know these dudes be getting roasted. They be like, "Oh, fuck Ego," and then hit that dislike. But y'all can hate. But I still want y'all to like for the real motherfuckers. The real boxing fans. Thoughts on John Jones? I mean, I don't really have much to say. John Jones, Adrian Broner. I mean, I really don't have much to. Chavez Jr. Just put them all in a gumbo pot, and it's all the same shit to me. It's like, I don't really have anything to say about any of them dudes, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, guys that have done stuff, and like, it's like at this point, even if you're innocent, guilty, it's always something. You know what I'm saying? It's always something. Crying at press conference. You did great and then you failed a drug test. Like, it's always something. So like, I can't really spend too much time like breaking down people that are uber inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people make it hard for you to pull for them. Real spit, real talk. Some people make it hard for you to pull for them. Like Chavez Jr. Like, I love his pops, man. His pops is a G. Pops is a legend. Good old Chavez Senior, you know what I mean? And I wanted to see Chavez Jr. at least do good, but he always some crazy shit. So it's like, I don't know. It's hard to pull for certain people. That's just my honest opinion. Because you don't know what to expect. You'll end up being more disappointed. You know what I mean? Have you guys ever had a friend like Chavez Jr. or somebody where it's just like they're not reliable? I mean, you like them, they're your friend, but they're always like into some shit, always getting arrested, always in drama. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time for that. I'm a grown-ass man. This is a business. I'm a businessman. You know that because you see me at my places of business. Like, so I choose not to spend too much time talking about certain stuff like that. I'd rather focus on the people who are doing it right, the Deontay Wilders, Errol Spence, Terrence Crawford, Lomachenko, you know what I mean? Guys dedicated to their craft, fighting active, trying to fight the best, you know what I mean? Let's talk about them some more. Anyway, listen, y'all just be making shit up and thinking you gonna like run that shit by me. Not gonna happen. Dean Penn says AJ will have to take his mandatory fights before the fight with Wilder. You're wrong, because most sanctioning bodies will accept the fact that there's a bigger fight, a bigger money fight, which means they'll probably get cashed out with the sanctioning body fees, and unifications trump mandatories. Everybody knows about that. So you're trying to buy time for whatever reason. Maybe you're a man fan, I don't know. You didn't put anything crazy. But unifications should, more often than not, trump a mandatory. Period. Why wouldn't it? It's just like, you go to a hospital, they have triage. So if a motherfucker walks in the hospital and blood is coming out of his skull because he got shot in the head, and I got a fucking paper cut, who do you think is gonna get seen first? Oh, Ego came first with his paper cut. We gotta take care of him first. You know what I mean? I come in with the fucking migraine or splinter or something. You think I'm gonna get seen even if I came in before the guy that got shot in the head? No. Just like unifications, what's a bigger fight? Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev or whoever the fuck his mandatory is, or Joshua Wilder? Okay then. Unifications trump all that. No more excuses. I'm gonna start no mossing y'all excuses. Y'all always talk, oh, Rigondeaux quit. I'm gonna start making y'all quit. Quit with these fucking lies and excuses. Y'all still to this day telling me stupid shit. But Luis Ortiz on the scorecards, it's the scorecards. They have Wilder up on the scorecard. Like, who gives a rat's ass about some scorecards when we didn't even need to see a scorecard? They could have just played tic-tac-toe on their scorecards and it wouldn't have mattered, because Wilder knocked out Luis Ortiz. What do you guys really even argue for? Like, what are you arguing for? Like, their scorecards could have been getting bitches numbers, playing tic-tac-toe, playing hangman. It doesn't matter what they had on their scorecards. You know what I mean? Oh, it would have been a robbery if Luis Ortiz didn't get knocked. Shut up. Who does that? How you get knocked out and talk about it would have been a robbery if it went to the... So what about the last two rounds? We don't know what would have happened in the last two rounds. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about it would have been a robbery if it made it to the scorecard. Like, come on, man. Like, you could say, like, I don't agree with the scorecards or something, but to put emphasis to the point where you would even argue, that's like Canelo versus Amir Khan. In my honest opinion, I thought Khan won the first 4 rounds fairly easily too. So I thought he was up on Canelo. And then after the fight, they revealed that 2 of the 3 judges had Canelo win in some kind of way. I was born ready on the scorecard. You know what I mean? So, yes, that's bullshit. Doesn't make sense. Why did they have it? But Khan got knocked out, so it didn't really even matter. He got knocked out, and snot. I literally seen snot come out of his nose. Snot. With one punch. You know how hard it is to hit you for snot to fly out of your nose? I literally seen snot come out of his nose. And you telling me, hey, someone said mocos. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He had boogies, like snot, motherfucker. Snot come out of his nose. And you talk, oh, he had a snot rocket. You talk, oh, but the scorecard. But what about the snot rocket? Let's get to that. Tell me about that. Tell me about the snot probably got on the scorecards. So you can't even read it because it got snot. I just like that word snot. That's why I keep saying snot. That sounds kind of like, I guess, like foreign or something, you know, from France. It's snot. Like, it's not a booger, it's snot. Oui, oui. Mon chéri, snot. Snot, sorbet. No, I'm just playing. But he had snot come out of his nose. Like, what? Like, hey, you talking about a scorecard? Oh, but on the scorecard he was down. Like, what about the snot? Let's talk about the snot. That's what I want to talk about. Like, Y'all focus in, like, focus. Y'all putting snot rockets and all kinds of stuff. Listen, y'all keep focusing in on the most minute points, like stuff that doesn't even matter. But like, I don't even understand how some boxing fans that be making these excuses. I don't even understand like how you guys even notice certain things that you focus. Like y'all be saying stupid shit why fighters lost. Wilder had so much fucking Vaseline. I mean, golly, you see how much Vaseline was on his face? Like, okay, so that gave him punching power because he had Vaseline on his face. Like, what are we really arguing? I'm pretty sure they mixed Vicks Vapor Rub with that or something because he had a lot of Vaseline. He had, motherfucker had the Vapor Rub. Like, what do you guys really talk about? Y'all be noticing stupid shit. Did you notice in the 10th round, Luis Ortiz's shoe was untied and he looked down and then he, boom, Wilder hit him because his shoe was untied. That untied shoe accounted for the knockdown. He would have never got knocked down if his shoe wasn't untied. Like, how'd you even know his shoe was untied? Shut the fuck up. I hate majority of y'all, to be honest. I don't even know why I'm covering it. I don't even know I'm on this track. Talking about his shoe was untied. Like, really? Luis Ortiz, he bent down to tie it. It fucking shoelace. I mean, it could have been any one of our kids. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It could have happened to any one of us. That could have been your children. Like, no, most people's children know how to tie their shoe. Like, what are you talking about? He lost because his shoe was untied. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking about some scorecards and it didn't even make it to the scorecard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever play like Mario Brothers? You know what I'm saying? Like the old school Mario Brothers, like Nintendo. And then like the end level, you get to King Koopa with the fire, and he's like jumping up and spitting fire at you, right? If you, let's say you don't even make it to King Koopa, right? For the fire and the flame, all that. You're at one of the beginning parts of the level, you know, when they got the timer. Hey, speaking of that, timer on Nintendo was fucked up. You know, I need that for like an alarm clock on my iPhone because that timer was really fucked up. That shit used to stress me out. Cause at first the music's like do 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 do. Do 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 do, like I could fuck with that. I could flow with that, you know. Do 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 do. And then once you're running out of time, that shit do 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 do. Like, oh fuck, I'm running out of time, and start making mistakes. Do 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 do. Like, oh fuck, I'm about to die. That shit. Hey, that fucking music, that shit used to stress me out. He made a move. I'm playing. Do 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 do. We do 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 do. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, yeah, that music was kind of fucked up. Whoever scored that and orchestrated that was pretty fucked up when the time started running out. Shout out to Ronald Finkley, $2 super chat. Shmoney gang, I see you. Anyway, back to the initial analogy or whatever. So King Koopa's at the end. You get to him, he's bringing fire. He has princesses and all that shit. Right? Let's say in the first 30 seconds of playing the level, you fall into a pit. You know what I mean? You die. You fell into a pit. There's a lava pit or some shit, right? You're dead. You're done for. Like, you know what I'm saying? So there's no point to talk about King Koopa and what he was doing if you died before you even reached King Koopa. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make it elementary for y'all. That's what y'all do with these fucking fights. Luis Ortiz was getting played on the scorecards, but he never made it to the end of the fight to the point where the scorecards would have even impacted the outcome. So what is the point of me spending 2 hours talking about he was down on the scorecard? Yeah, it was fucked up. On my scorecard, he wasn't down. You know what I mean? But the fight was pretty close. I gave Luis Ortiz the first 4 rounds. Wilder got the next 2, 5 and 6. Plus he had a knockdown in the 5th. Obviously 7, everyone knows that was an Ortiz round. And then some of the, I don't remember 8, 9. and then he got knocked down 2 times and dropped. So either way, the fight was pretty close with Wilder scoring 3 knockdowns. Y'all talking about, oh, yeah, he had been down on the scorecard. Like, I mean, it was actually a pretty close fight because they said he'd been down on the scorecards at the time of the stoppage. Time of the stoppage, he had knocked down 3 times, which would have made it really close, even though Wilder gave up more rounds. And truth be told, in them first 3 rounds, Ortiz, you could say he had like good volume, outboxing, outworking, but he wasn't dogging Wilder. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like Wilder's just getting destroyed. But anyway, y'all focus in on dumb argument, talking about some scorecard. Like I said with Mario, brother, if you fall into the pit or one of them mushrooms or something get you, them angry mushrooms and shit, and they get King Koopa. Why are you talking about what King Koopa's doing? And oh, King Koopa, he's cheating. He was kissing Princess. Like, it doesn't matter. You didn't even make it to him. So it don't matter what the fuck he's doing. He could be smoking a crack pipe. You didn't make it to him. Just like Luis Ortiz didn't make it to the fucking end of the fight, so the scorecards didn't impact what we seen. It's like everyone wants these fights to be shrouded in controversy. Ward, Kovalev, Canelo, Triple G. Okay, I can understand there's some controversy there because people thought it was, you know what I mean, Triple G, Jacobs, stuff like that, but not this when it doesn't make it to the scorecard and you're arguing about a scorecard. You know what I'm saying? That's like me going to the fucking movie theater and I order 2 tickets for me and a girl I'm dating or something, and then I'm like, I'm thinking of funny shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I'm thinking of all these funny examples of the dumb shit y'all be talking about. But like, let's say me and a chick go to Golden Corral or whatever buffet. I don't know if you guys got one, but Golden Corral buffet, and me and a chick were both adults going to a buffet, and then they said, "Oh, your total will be $32, sir." I'm like, okay, but I thought kids eat free. Like, oh, okay, but it's just 2 adults. There's no kids here. I know, but kids eat free. The sign says kids eat free. And then the cashier's gonna look at me like, what the fuck don't you get? There ain't no damn kids here. Why, you know what I mean? Why are you stressing off kids eat free and neither one of y'all motherfuckers is kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of dumb shit y'all choose to. But kids eat free. There's no kid here. So that rule doesn't really apply. Kids eat free though. The sign says kids eat free Monday through Friday. What? That's the dumb shit y'all be doing. Luis Ortiz was down on the scorecard. He was down on the canvas too. Fuck you, mean? Like, what are you talking about? He was down on the score. He was down on the canvas. Fuck the scorecard. Motherfucker. He was, but I tell you, he was down. He was down on the scorecards, I swear to you. Hey, you know, the fight is about to be over when that motherfucker Ortiz like spit and dribbled on the canvas like a newborn. Like, that's not ordinary, bro. Like, if you just spitting on that motherfucker. Like, what did you do that for? Like, motherfucker just looked at his corner. Like, what? And y'all talking about premature stop? How is that a premature stop? Like, I got my whole pants is wet and shit. No, I'm saying how. Oh man, how's that a premature stoppage and he's dribbling on all 4s? Like, that's what I'm saying. This is the type of dumb shit that I deal with in my comment section. Like, y'all want me to do it one more to do it again? Y'all ain't shit. But this is boom. Wilder knocks him down. Y'all talking about, oh, it's a premature. He's dribbling. He's dribbling. Am I the only one that sees this stuff? Am I like the boy from The Sixth Sense out this motherfucker? Like, I see boxing. Like, I see sweet science. Like, am I the only one that witnesses this type of shit? Like, y'all play dumb. Oh, it was a premature stop. He was dribbling. He was. I'm not talking about basketball. He was dribbling on, like he literally spit on the thing, on the camera, on the mat. And you talking about, oh, it's premature stop. Like, y'all want to see blood and teeth flying out? Like, what do y'all want? Y'all want to watch someone die, huh? Remember on Higher Learning when Omar Epps, when the guy was like, "You're nothing, man. You're nothing but a monkey. You're a monkey, Malik. You're nothing, man. You're nothing, Malik." Right? And then Omar Epps got pissed. And he chased the dude. And then after his girl got killed, remember Tyra Banks got killed, and then he caught up with him, and he was like, "You gonna die." That's what y'all want to see in boxing. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna die. He said that hella extreme. You gonna die. Y'all want motherfuckers to literally, like, you want to see blood gushing out like some movie shit or something. Talking about, oh, it's a premature stoppage. Like, I don't understand. Why did New York doctors look at Wilder? Like, what? He took a pretty good beating. It was a great round for Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to make sure he's not concussed. You gonna die. Yeah, man. Stay the fuck out of my comment section with the dumb shit. Ego Army, we bigger than that. Damn, I got dribble all over my shit. Shout out to these Disney villains looking like my exes. Bruh, he was on his knees drooling. Goddamn, that's what I'm saying. And then people talking about it as a premature stoppage. What? What do you want to see? Like, you want to see death and carnage? Like, what do you look for? If it was up to Jim Lampley for non-white fighters would fight to the death. Damn. I'm not even trying to laugh, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this boxing ego, you fucking with the real one. This ain't HBO boxing commentary, Lampley and Harold Letterman shit. I be listening to Harold Letterman's car sometimes, like, what? Okay, Jim. 19 rounds to 0. Like, it's a 12-round fight. How you get 19 rounds? Chocolatito up 19 rounds. Okay, Jim. I don't know. I'm drunk right now. I'm like, sounds that way. That's what it sounds like. Like, it's not just about action. You know what I'm saying? David Lemieux, okay, he's coming forward, but Billy Joe Saunders was taxing him. You know what I mean? Okay, Jim. Like, ain't no fucking okay, Jim to it. David Lemieux's losing. End of story. Hey, real talk. Shout out to Showtime Boxing for their commentary too. Like, we need to focus on that. Like, do you notice, like, I really feel like I'm being sincere right now. Like, I really feel it's not like a Showtime Boxing versus HBO, but I just call it how I see. I really feel like Showtime's commentary at least is trying to call the fight as they see. Like, it's not overtly biased. Like look at Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. Paulie Malignaggi was making some points that probably favored Luis Ortiz, and then another person might have Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they're going out of their way to side with the American Deontay Wilder. You know what I mean? Like I said, Paulie was saying some stuff that actually, I guess, sided with Luis Ortiz. You know what I'm saying? But let Wilder versus Luis Ortiz or something be on HBO. Okay, Jim. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Shout out to all the real boxing fans. I see you. Damn, I gotta change my pants, man. My lap is wet from that Luis Ortiz bit. Y'all ain't shit making me do all this shit for the camera. Yo, why do we have 245 people in here and we don't even have 100 likes, for real? And I'm dribbling on myself. Like, can we smash the like button? Can we get the likes up? Ego Army, stand up. Can we rep for the real boxing fans, the real boxing talk? If you appreciate it, if you're being entertained, or you not entertained, like, smash the like button. This is how these live streams get done. And if the engagement ain't here, then eventually I won't be able to be doing live streams as long as I do because it takes away from other stuff. I got a video, the footage I shot in LA. I got to work on that and some other stuff. Um, Shout out to Ego, Chicago. Chicago, I see you, baby. I heard Chicago got some real good food, so yeah. See, these motherfuckers don't want to put these fights in them dangerous spots. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chicago never really gets that many fight cards. You know what I mean? They occasionally get like Andres from Far, Joe Smith Jr., just like the Bay Area. They never put no fights in no fucking Richmond or Oakland. The only person in Oakland that's fighting in Oakland is pretty much Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like a major, like at the Oracle or something. And they're like, oh, niggas from Oakland. It'll be okay. It'll be safe for him. You know what I mean? But they never bring like Golovkin or something. Detroit. That's what I'm saying. They never bring these boxing cards to all the hood cities. You know what I mean? Like damn sure don't bring it to like Baltimore. Like we be left out, you know what I mean? Certain places that have it rough. Love from Cleveland. Do you have anything coming with Troy King anytime soon? Yeah, I just have to get in touch with him and actually go out to where he's at. But I mean, I don't have a date. I don't have an actual date of anything or the footage already shot. Abel Sanchez won't leave in one piece if Triple G fought that. Wow. Hey, y'all wildin'. Yeah, that was on Higher Learning. You gonna die. I'm gonna kill you. You gonna die. Let's talk about Floyd and the MMA. Smash the like button, people. These streams come at a cost. It costs you nothing. Pay me no mind. Just drop that like in. Oh, we got a shooter on deck. Mayweather to the UFC, MMA. According to Tyron Woodley, shout out to TMZ Sports, he's saying he linked up with Floyd and they're going to link up in Vegas and he's going to go over the fundamentals of MMA fighting with him. And he says it's already like in motion type shit. It's not like speculation or whatever. So if what he's saying is true, which I don't see why he lie about a conversation. I don't know. I don't know what Floyd's doing. At first, I was like, nah, I don't think Floyd would risk it and go to the MMA at age 41. But shit, end of the day, money talks. You know, UFC got money. The Fertitta brothers or whatever, and Dana White and all them put together a little bag for him. And he probably seen that, like, damn, I could beat one of these MMA fighters for that. You know what I mean? So maybe it's a real thing. I don't know. I thought, like, for me, when I first started hearing all these, what are the odds, Patty, and all this shit, I was thinking, like, maybe he's just boosting this up to get into, like, promoting for the UFC, just like Dana White trying to get into boxing. He was at Mikey Garcia's gym, and he was at a UFC card, and he was watching the Wilder Ortiz fight on the TV screen. I seen a picture of Dana White doing that, watching the Wilder Ortiz fight. So I think he talks. You know, you never know what people are gonna do. I honestly think Floyd, he should probably just retire, like just stay retired. Like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Obviously money's the point, but like, if he's always says I have a smart team in business, you can make money in a way where you've already dedicated your whole life to fighting. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna be 41 crossing over to a sport. Like, people don't know, but Conor McGregor did it. But guess what? Conor McGregor ain't fucking 41. You know what I'm saying? If Conor McGregor was 41 and he was just trying to compete with a high-class boxer, then, like, oh, I'm gonna fight Errol Spence. You'll do nothing, Errol. Like, then that would be different. Conor was like 27, 28. But I'm trying to, I don't know. It doesn't seem, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say selling out for money, but it just doesn't seem like what it like. It seems, other than financial gain, it doesn't seem like much much else like motivation. You know what I'm saying? Like Floyd already did what he did in boxing. Like, are people gonna like if he beats some like low level MMA guys, even if he wins, if they're not top class guys in his division, I mean, are people gonna be like, oh Floyd, this is amazing, you beat fucking CM Punk or somebody? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I just don't see that. Unless, like I said, unless he beats like Conor McGregor, Khabib, somebody who's relevant. Ferguson. Charlie Z is better than Mayweather. You're clearly wasting people's time. Hope it was worth it though. Y'all always be having these jokes that just really don't hit. Like, yeah, Charlie Z, haha, Chris Algieri, let him out the cage. I told him, let him out the cage. Like, okay. Another corny joke. Floyd can win a UFC fight, ... if he needs them in the nuts. Wow. I don't know. Maybe I have a different humor, but this shit is not funny reading some of y'all comments. If he hits him in the dick like Andre Ward, Heidi ho. Wanna play? Where's Slavin at? That motherfucker crazy. Hi, I'm Slavin. Wanna play? Yo. Ego, you know Floyd too smart to get in that cage. Well, they keep posting about Conor and what are the odds, Patty? What are the Tyron Woodley? So maybe some elaborate scheme or some shit. I don't know, but it's just like, why is there keep talking about him fighting just for him not to fight? Like, you know what I'm saying? That seems kind of weird, but yeah, man, it's just two different worlds. Like, I thought we were done with this boxing meets MMA shit when we after we see Mayweather McGregor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think the consensus was like, in most people's arena, the other person wouldn't win. You know what I'm saying? Conor wouldn't win in boxing, and then Floyd wouldn't win in the cage. I don't know, but Floyd's an athlete, so maybe he can win in the cage. But if he has brittle hands, he's 41, and he doesn't learn quick, or hasn't been practicing like the jiu-jitsu, wrestling, and takedown defense, that's what's really gonna be hard. Weebity. Floyd's reflexes give him a chance in the octagon. Like I said, I mean, it's big business, so I understand money talks, that argument, but I mean, you better come correct. You know what I'm saying? Floyd got taken the mat, he'd be in trouble. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't do the Philly shell when you're on the mat. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You're not gonna be able to do shit like that. So yeah, if it's on some ground and pound shit, that's a whole different. Getting elbowed and shit, that's a different ball game. So I mean, he would have to keep it standing up for sure. Or that, I mean, from my insight, that's the option. What's good, Ego? What's up with you? Yeah, see, like, listen, if I'm an MMA fighter and I know this person don't have cauliflower ear like me, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have color, for the record, but I'm just saying, like, oh, he ain't got cauliflower ear, he ain't really no MMA fighter and shit. Like, I would be doing everything that they don't do in boxing, point blank, period. Kicks, leg kicks, low kicks, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, elbows. You know what I mean? I would do everything that he's not used to. Bottom line, that would be my whole game plan. Ego, I came late to the party. What happened? Quick recap, please. Tyron Woodley did an interview with TMZ Sports. Shout out to them. And he said he talked to Floyd and he's gonna train Floyd in MMA. I don't know what for. I don't know if there's an actual fight. I don't know what, but that's what he said. He said he's gonna be training him. It's already in motion. So we got to see what this leads to. Some of y'all be saying stupid. Floyd could throw his elbows. Floyd is Mr. Elbow. Using your elbows to push off versus throwing a violent elbow to hurt somebody, that's two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just be saying shit just to be saying shit. They're talking about because basically Floyd sometimes pushes off with his elbow. That's different than throwing an elbow as a weapon. You know what I'm saying? He's not like, you know how many people, if Floyd was throwing elbows, like throw them bows, he would be, the elbows cut. You seen people that get hit with elbows, they get cut and beat the fuck up. Floyd's fights aren't like that. Maidana fought closer to MMA fighting than Floyd has ever fought. Jamar Jones, get out of the chat. It's that simple. He said low-key clickbait. What's clickbait about it? Yeah, some of y'all are real life, like, go back to school. Like I said, I'm a scholarship program. The motherfucker said, low-key, this is clickbait. Live chat. Floyd Mayweather training for UFC fight rumors. Canelo clenbuterol clean. And you talking about, like, what is clickbait about it? You know what I'm saying? Oh, this is clickbait. I'm talking about everything that it says. What are you talking about? Leave. If you don't want to be here, leave. Muay Thai knees and shit. Dana White back in here. Is Dana White talking crazy again? Hey, shooters, be on the lookout for Dana White. Keep his comments. This internet, I gotta get used to the live streaming. I'm still not. As many live streams, I don't know if I'll ever be used to it. Someone said, in the midst of Floyd MMA talk, someone said, where are you from? What? That's just weird to see. I just got a phone call, so that's why the stream maybe started lagging. That was kind of weird placement. Where are you from? Ego acting sensitive today, LOL. Okay. Then why are you here? I'm sensitive. I'm in my feelings. I'm a pussy. Whatever you want to say. Why are you here? That's all I need to know. See, that's what I'm saying. You guys can't beat me at this game because at the end of the day, you guys are here. Whether you're talking shit, whether you hit dislike, whether you hit like, whether you're engaging, whether you're not engaging, you're still here. I win. End of story. Ego's being sensitive. He's in his bag today. He's in his feelings. And you're here. It's that simple. I don't know who Floyd would fight. I really don't. I don't know who he would fight. I don't have any details, nothing like that. Now, let's talk about Canelo. Canelo tested positive for clenbuterol. He blames the meat. I ate the meat. I ate the... He said he ate the meat. It was tainted. He was in Mexico. He's back in the United States. They retested him March 3rd and March 5th. And no clenbuterol in his system. In those tests. There was nothing identified in those tests. Ego a celebrity in his own mind. Whatever. I'm a celebrity in my own mind. Once again, y'all be putting stupid shit. I ain't say shit about being a celebrity. As long as that paycheck right, I don't really give a fuck what y'all talking about. But anyway, Canelo tested positive for clenbuterol in his A and B sample. They retested him March 3rd and March 5th. They didn't detest him. Could this be an honest mistake? Yes. Doesn't necessarily prove that it is an honest mistake. And there's nothing, no foul play or nothing dirty going on. So I don't know. The whole situation is fucked to me because either way, you're just gonna have people making excuses and picking sides. One of the worst things that you can have happen for a big high-profile fight in boxing or UFC. You know what I mean? Oh, John Jones versus Daniel Cormier. John Jones is pleading and telling people, hey, I'm innocent. I didn't intentionally take anything. He had a great performance against Daniel Cormier. He knocked him out in the rematch. But you think everybody's just out there believing him? Some people probably do believe him, but you still have a faction of people who are like, no, you did it, John. Bones, tell us the truth, Bones. You did the shit. So it's one of the worst things that can happen with the high-profile fight because you're not going to be able to convince everyone because the fact that it came out, you know what I mean? And that's how people are. Some people pass judgment. Absolutely, I knew. Because, like, some people don't like Canelo, so they're looking at this failed test as, like, vindication and for what they've been, because I see it in the comments. Oh, I knew it. I've been telling people for years he's on something. You know what I mean? So they look at it as, like, support to what they, but some people will be like, oh, no, Canelo wouldn't do that. It's the meat. He ate the meat. He ate the meat, I tell you. Shout out to Robert Singleton, $5 super chat. Shmoney gang, I hope Canelo wins so Abel Sanchez can finally shut the hell up. Who agrees with that super chat statement? Put agree or disagree. Canelo eat hamburgers? What? Oh, let me man. Yo, listen. Make sure y'all smash the like button. I'm probably gonna be on 10 more minutes. That's an hour stream. The engagement is dropped ever since I got that phone call. So smash the like button. But listen, some people don't understand this game. Like I said, it's just a bunch of like damn near gang banging where people just pick a side and ride with that side no matter what. You kill one of mine, I kill one of yours. Like some gang banging shit. Like that's how they treat this game. But I'll never wear blue. Never ever. Not even in the fire. Like, damn. But some people don't understand like what is being said. Like, I'm just reading a lot of craziness. Like every time I post about clenbuterol and Canelo situation, someone said, like I seen people put stuff like this, like Canelo has so much money, he should, they said something like Canelo has so much money, he should be able to pick out the meat better. Like that argument sounds weird to me. Like if you went to a slamming Mexican food restaurant, having money, how you gonna pick out who has contaminated meat unless the taste is foul or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn it, like I can't picture you just be at the dinner table and shit like, god damn it, what does this have? Clenbuterol in it? Waiter. Waitress, come here, come hither. Tastes like goddamn clenbuterol meat. Like, like, I don't know what some of y'all be thinking. Like, what they said? Oh, Canelo makes so much money, he need to pick the meat. Like, shit, if the tacos is good, I know I'll be eating it. Like, you know what I mean? As long as it don't taste like it got arsenic or some shit in it. Patooey. Tastes like clenbuterol. Like, I don't even know what runs through some of y'all mind. Like, I mean, I can understand, like, because here's my standpoint. Like, it was not that, you know what I mean? Because if it's Taco Tuesday and if the shit tastes good, then I'm gonna be all over that. But my thing is more so this: you've heard the horror stories, you heard the war stories. So if you have to be in Mexico, one of the areas that actually you have enough money to maybe buy salmon or buy the most expensive fish or one of the other chickens or one of the other type of meat that is not usually consistent in that region with having clenbuterol in it. You get what I'm saying? You can hire a personal chef. You can get food imported or sent to you. like how they have there's some in like the larger cities they have like meal prepping places, and some of them, the bigger ones, they actually ship food. You know what I'm saying? So you can have like meal prepped and then just heat it up and stuff like that. So that's, to me, I can understand that argument, like in terms of you have money, so money is not necessarily an object to you. You have multiple options to have your food prepared, but to just say, oh, you should have picked better meat. Like, you know how what restaurants in Mexico got clenbuterol? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, let me get the fish taco and what's that? The carne asada taco. Hold the clenbuterol. Hold the clenbuterol. But I want pico de gallo on it. I want pico de gallo. I don't want no clenbuterol on it. Like, that just sounds stupid. Hold the clenbuterol. Like, no sour crema. Hold the clenbuterol. Like, that's not how it really. You go to like a Mexican restaurant that you like, it doesn't say like. Oh my, boxing fans are terrible. It's like funny to me. Like, it just doesn't make sense what some of y'all are saying. That's the gist of what I'm saying. Fuck off, man. You feel better? Do you feel better? Now I'm just saying, like you go to a restaurant and it says like, oh, no GMOs, or this is gluten free, or we don't use lard in our product. I never been to a Mexican restaurant and it's talking about like, yeah, we don't use clenbuterol in our shit. This is 100% clenbuterol free. You know what I'm saying? People, Canelo should have picked his meat better. Like, first of all, that statement alone sounds suspect. He should have picked his meat. Picked his meat. Catches bullets with his teeth. Please. He should have picked his meat. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think the clenbuterol argument works like that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, yeah. Like if you go to a nice restaurant or like somewhere that you've been going with the tainted meat supply, you wouldn't really know, to my knowledge. I don't know if I think it's like an odorless, tasteless type thing. Like I don't know. I maybe I'm not well versed, but I don't know if you would be able to detect that there's clenbuterol in the meat supply, because I don't know. It sounds crazy to even talk about this. Like, God damn it! This says I told him no clenbuterol. Oh my gosh, boxing fans are so funny. Like, God damn it! I said no clenbuterol in my two tacos. Like, I don't think that's how this game works. What do you expect from Mexico? That's pretty racist. What? Like, what do you expect from Mexico? Like, what does that even mean? Hey, someone block this racist dude. Y'all are irritating. Yeah, so that's my thoughts. Andy Vences versus Eric De Leon. De Leon looked shredded. He looked cut up. But that's a good fight. No one is covering it. I don't understand two undefeated boxers. Some people just kind of look for names, you know what I mean? And there's a lot going on with this clenbuterol and Floyd and MMA. So, you know what I mean? People got to eat out here. It's a good fight. Even the Scott Quick Valdez, that's a good fight. I don't see many people talking about that, but it's a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So we got to eat out here. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of balance. Oh, Charlo and Jacobs yelled at each other. You know what I mean? Kind of have to balance it. Buddy Lee on that dumb shit. He said, "Ego, what strain you on?" I don't smoke. What don't you guys understand? This is my job. I get paid to do this. I have fun. I'm not like a fucking prude. I'm not on anything. Anyway, back to the money. We got a super chat. Curtis Anderson, $5 Shmoney Gang. Do you remember Mark Too Sharp Johnson? Of course. Shout out to Mark Too Sharp. and the throwback fighters. So that's my thoughts on the whole Canelo thing. It's not people, like I said, it's just a bunch of people picking sides, and most of them are picking sides based on the side that they were on before the Clint Buterol shit even came. Like listen, if there's any writer, if there's any channel who's who's damning or like what's the word? Oh, what's the word when you get fuck? I can't think of the word that I'm trying to use. Um, Not vindicate, but exonerate. If there's someone that's exonerating Canelo and saying, "Oh no, it was the meat," I know it was the meat, or saying, "Oh, he's absolutely guilty," you know what I mean? Either way, to me, right now, with the limited amount of information that's out, you're just picking based on what you feel and what you want. But I don't think there's really enough information to exonerate him and say he's not doing anything dirty, he never has, never would, or to prove that he's guilty. It's just one of them type of things. When Ellie asked Jermell Charlo why he not on the top of pound for pound, and Jermell said it's because of him and his friends. Lions really only with them. I like the Charlo's attitude. That's a lot of people in boxing. Like I like that shit. Does that mean I ride with or agree with everything they've ever said? No, it doesn't. It's not all that serious. But I like that. I think you need portions of that to be at the top. There are a lot of killers at 54. A lot of killers at 160. You got to feel you're the best. You got to want to prove you're the best. You got to want to be the best. So I'm not mad at them. And I mean, real talk, Charlo's back a couple years ago, they were getting props, like, or not props, but people were like, oh yeah, the Charlos are dope, but they really didn't have the names. Like, you know what I mean? They were fighting like, I think Keith Thurman Bundu, Charlo fought some guy, Nikolai or somebody from some foreign place. I don't remember where he's even from, but he was on that card and stuff like that. And they had good performances back then, but they didn't have like names. But now that their names are getting better, they're knocking out mandatories and Julian J. Rock Williams and shit like that. They're still not getting their props. So I think that's why they're mad. There was a channel that said Sergey Kovalev got robbed both times I was dying. I mean, speaking of dying, that's why channels like that are dying. You know what I mean? It's new media era. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You got to be honest in this game. Paul Ruffin, $2 super chat. Keep jabbing them with the homie. Shout out to you. Yeah, you got to be honest in this game. Fans want honesty. They want honesty. They want to hear real boxing conversation and talk. Like I hear people, like let's say it's Danny Garcia versus Brandon Rios. I've seen videos like where it'll be that, and the whole video is a prediction, and it's not even really a prediction. Yes, there's a prediction in the sense of picking who you think will win, but the whole video is just griping about the fight, and it's a mismatch, and Danny Garcia is a bitch and cherry pick, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't like shit that you wouldn't see on Showtime. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna go on Showtime and they're gonna be like, oh, this cherry pick mismatch and Danny's a bitch, and you know what I mean? No one's talking like that. That's making money. You know what I mean? That has a job that like is paying them to cover boxing. It's only like people, and that's why they almost stagnate their own growth. It's cool to have an opinion. I definitely have my own opinion. I'm an Aries. I'm headstrong, so I'm stubborn. I definitely have opinions, but people just be talking crazy. Oh, fucking Wilder's a fucking bitch. You tell Mr. Bitch that to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But again, that's the internet. People, they do that to me all the time. Oh, ego's in his feelings. Shut the fuck up, ego. Like, but I be at the fights and it's never none of that. It's never no hostile shit. It's, hey, take a picture with me and my kid, or hey, what's up? Love your channel. You know what I mean? It's never no extra ass shit. But again, that's the internet. Oh, this Paul Ruffin, he cleaned up his super chat. It was misspelled. He said, I messed it up, ego. I meant to say keep jabbing them with the truth. Shout out to you. Shout out to you for the super chat and that comment. And you know I'm going to hit him over the head with that truth. That's mandatory off top. Yo, we're 8 likes away from 200. Smash the like button. We got over 200 people in here, so I know there has to be a couple people who haven't quite hit that. Fernando Castro, you sound like a hater. Floyd Mayweather should fight Triple G. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Why does Triple G get to keep fighting welterweights? Right? The best names on his resume, in the minds of fans, he arguably didn't beat. You know what I'm saying? Why does he keep getting a break? You know what I mean? So Danny Jacobs, that's what. But G can fight Floyd Mayweather. Fernando, you sound like a hater. Stop it. So the 41-year-old guy who's proven more than all these guys at middleweight, right? Made more money than all these guys at middle. He got to move up more weight and fight. You are a hater. You just don't know it. Just like Bruce Willis in The Sixth Sense. You just don't know it. The first thing out of your mouth, I didn't see no comments from you. First thing out of your mouth is Floyd. Floyd can make the weight. Who cares? Ricky Hatton could make heavyweight, but he'll get destroyed by any heavyweight. He gained a lot of weight in his offseason. If you want to keep going, we'll just turn this into a hot seat. I'm just saying, chill, stop with the hate. Like I said, why isn't it never Triple G should have went up and fought Andre Ward, especially when his own team said they have success from 154 to 168. No one could go 12 rounds with him. I think Floyd has a shot. It doesn't matter. Why is the guy who's proven himself for 20 years have to again move up when he's said he's and Triple G gets to fight yet another middleweight? So you would rather see a middleweight who hasn't proven as much as Floyd fight two middleweights in his last 3 or so fights. That's what makes sense to you. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. Like I said, this going to turn into something else. It would be like, that's what I'm saying. This is what they do. This is, I think Floyd has a shot. Okay, then you should think Triple G has a shot and fight Andre Ward. Say Andre Ward, he a bitch. Come out of retirement. You know what I'm saying? Fight Andre Ward. If you want people moving up, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is why guys like you get destroyed and you don't know that you're hating. Because again, first word out of your mouth, first comment that I've even seen from you was talking about some Floyd needs to, at 41, he needs to move up to 160 because he has a shot, according to you, to fight Triple G. But there was no mention of what Triple G needs to do. Like, oh, give Jacobs a rematch. Hey, fight Jermell Charlo. Hey, get past Canelo and Clem Buterol, right? Oh, Triple G needs to move up and fight Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? And he's the one that has a lesser resume. He's done less, made less, everything less. Unless we're talking about power. Okay, you can say, oh, he has more power than Floyd at this juncture, right? But in terms of accomplishments, he's done less. So the guy who's done more has more accolades. He got more to prove, but Triple G don't. Like, that's hater shit. You know what I'm saying? That's I'm a YouTube channel. I've been doing this. So that's like a fan holding me to some standard. Hey, I'm unsubscribing if you don't cover the next 6 fights in a row. Go to all of them, right? But then there's an up and coming channel who ain't done half of what I've done. They got 500 subscribers, and then they're not held to any type of standard. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell them they got to do this, that, and the third, but I got to do it, even though I've been a long-standing channel. That's some hater shit. You're expecting more from the guy who's already given you every answer that you needed to know. Triple G hasn't. His hardest 2 fights were his best 2 opposition, and he arguably didn't win both of them. You know what I mean? You can definitely make an argument. Number 1 rusher, $2 super chat. De Leon versus Andy Vinces might be fight of the year. Watch. It's possible. Sounds like there's been some back and forth banter shit talk too. Fernando, I'm not gonna make this stream about you. He's saying, oh, you're ignoring me saying Triple G should fight Ward. That's not the first thing you said. You said that when I already put you on blast. And again, I'm not gonna make this whole stream about you. if you have something to argue about, you can argue in the hot seat like everyone, and then you can get treated and burned up like everybody. You know what I mean? The stream is not about you. You didn't say shit about your first comment. Had nothing to do with Ward and Triple G fighting him. It had everything to do with what Floyd needs to do. A retired 41-year-old who's already proven more than every guy that you're telling him he should fight. Period. I always thought that I'm talking about Dream Fight. And you backtracking. You've already lost. You're backtracking. Next, who next? I want who next. I got WPC with me. I want who next. That's it. I'm done. Whatever. In your mind, you're not a hater. I want who next. Are you nuts? Triple G clearly defeated Roy Nello. Listen, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is how you can always separate the man fans. Because if you were on some real, I'm a real just educated boxing fan, giving my opinion. If you said Triple G beat Canelo, I gave it 7 rounds to 5. I don't care about stuff like that. But you say, are you nuts? Triple G clearly defeated Roy Nello. So the fact that you have to use these schoolyard names and shit, that already shows what type of fan you are. Oh yeah, the fucking bitch Gayweather, he needs to go up and fight Triple G. So Triple G get a regular name. You know what I'm saying? But it's bitch Mayweather, Gayweather, or Gay Runner, Blade Runner, all that bullshit y'all be talking about. Or, you know what I mean? Oh, Triple G. So he get to use his regular nicknames and shit, but it's Roy Nello. You know, oh, fucking Clinello Alvarez and Roy Nello and Cinnabon, Gingerbread Snack House. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? That's how I know. That's how I know. Wendy's logo, fucking Chucky, Notre Dame mascot. He needed. That already shows me what level of fan you are. That you have to do all it. Like, he get called all the types of names, but Triple G gets his regular name. Okay. Back to the money. See, I can't even. You know, the money be coming in, so I can't. I gotta switch. Can't even talk. I gotta talk. Shout out to Big Time, $10 super chat, Money Gang. He said I didn't get my notification. YouTube, hey, if you're listening to YouTube, you gotta fix it out. Ego Army, we need them notification. They hit the bell icon. I tell them to hit the bell icon. You tell us that if they hit the bell icon, they're gonna get notifications. They ain't getting notifications. He said, but it's cool. Always enjoy your content. Happy to support. Well, I'm happy to have you, boxing fans. Yeah, man, it's always extra ass shit. It has to be something about someone's gay or whatever. Oh yeah, Beyonce Wilder, you're sucking that wild dick. That Alabama dick, the Alabama slammer, put it in your hammer. Like, what are you talking about? Like, that's why it's hard to even take any of y'all clowns seriously. Because it always has to be, like I said, Luis Ortiz, he get his regular name, but Wilder got to be Beyonce Wilder and Deontay Windmill and all this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Period. Fucking Roy Nello, Clinton Alvarez, and all this. And they think it's cute. This ain't Mayweather Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Because back then, that shit was fashionable. Pacquiao got his ass beat. After that, all that shit died down. Now it's back to the real shit. We got past the only fight that was holding up boxing for 5 years. Now we on them promoters' asses, them fighters' asses, pause, to make the good fights. You know what I mean? All that Clinello and Roy Nello, we knew about Ginger Muff. I'm like, y'all some fucking clowns. Floyd Maygay, like Floyd Maygay and gay whether he's gay or never baver. Like, what the fuck are you even saying? Like, and it shit, half of the shit don't even be like fraud and Freud. What the fuck is Freud? He's Freudian Mayweather. Y'all be thinking that shit is funny as fuck too. Anthony and Lamont Cheaterson. Like, really? That's how they talk. If someone said ego, LOL, them names, that's how they do. They be like, Ginger Snickerdoodle. Like, you couldn't just call him Canelo? Canelo Alvarez and Alpha Fag. Like, what? Like, who's coming up with this shit? Canelo Alpha Fag? Like, what? Okay. They be fucking with it. Margachito, Bum Lovekin, Canelo, Danny Gift Garcia. Yeah, that's all that shit that do. Oh, man. I'm a grown ass man. Time. Freud slave weather, like Floyd slave weather, like really? Okay. I'm just saying, this is what they do. One fighter that they love because they're man fans, they get the regular name, and then the other people, Floyd Coonweather. Okay. See, I'm exposing the bullshit in boxing. The doubleheader that Eddie Hearn suggested is fire. I agree. If they made Jermall Charlo versus Daniel Jacobs, and on the same card, Jermell Charlo versus Kell Brook. Now, you talking about Eddie Hearn killing it. He got to make that shit first. There ain't no killing it until he make the shit. You know what I mean? And Jacobs got to get past Lucky or whatever. But if he makes that, then yeah, he's killing. If he makes Joshua Wilder and he makes that, get him motherfucking promoter of the year or whatever the fuck you want. But that's fire. That's fire. I like that. Y'all hear me? So I'm about to get out of it. I hate that choppy shit because it's all the movement looks like. Look at my hand. See? I look like the fucking last dragon and shit. You got the glow. Yup. Yeah, I don't like that choppy shit. It looks horrible. But it's weird too with Kell Brook. Let me talk about that real quick. Kell Brook seemed like super gassed because he beat Rabchenko. So I beat Rabchenko. Like, really? Like Rabchenko? That don't mean you beat. He said Jermell Charlo and Hurd and all these people. Errol at 154 rematch is on his hit list. Hey, like Martin Lawrence said in Bad Boys, good luck. And the bad guys probably know where you're at. Good luck. We'll see. We'll see with Kell Brook. So I ate my chocolate brownie. All right. Let's see if you give Jermell Charlo a chocolate brownie. He talking about lions only. You talking about I'm fighting at my weight and I'm gonna give lions only a chocolate brownie. Okay. They're good fights, but he was talking that big shit. He said Errol Spence can't hurt me. He can't hurt me when I'm at my weight. Okay. And people like, oh my God. Just remember what I was saying there for the people who've been on this whole stream. Remember what I was saying about people talking about Luis Ortiz and score. Oh, Luis Ortiz, he was down on the scorecards. The scorecards. He was down. Can you believe he was down on the scorecards? It's the scorecards, I tell you. Beyonce Wilder always cheats. It's the scorecards. Like, what? Why are you mad at a scorecard when it didn't even get to the scorecards? That's what I'm saying. Boxing fans focus on some dumb shit. I seen 3 empty seats in a row in the Barclays. Look at the scorecard. What? You mad? Okay, so despite Wilder Ortiz being a great fight, doing great numbers on Showtime, being a meaningful fight for the division, being a test for both fighters, you guys had 3 seats that were empty in a row. Yeah, in the scorecard. And Wilder had too much Vaseline. I'm telling you, this is why them old media type channels is dying out. Because they be saying stupid shit that nobody's buying. We not buying that shit you shoveling and shit. You know what I mean? Like, the scorecard, it didn't make it to the scorecard, so why do you care about a scorecard? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say my job is down the street, but this is my job. But hypothetically, if I wasn't my own boss, you know, let's say my job was down the street and the freeway's blocked off, and I'm like, oh, how am I gonna get to work? The freeway's blocked off. The freeway, I-80 is blocked. But you don't need to take I-80 to get to the job. All you got to do is go straight down the road. So what do I care about the freeway being blocked off if I don't even need to take the freeway? You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of dumb rhetoric that we get. The scorecard. The freeway's blocked. You don't even need to get on the freeway to get to work. So why are you so concerned with some shit that didn't even take you out of your way? You know what I'm saying? I understand if the road you need to get to work is blocked off and they're doing construction, it's a detour. Yeah, complain about that, but it didn't even make it to the scorecard. You know what I mean? This is why them old channels be dying now. I'm trying to tell you, y'all don't want to listen to me. What is the deal? Luis Ortiz was beating Beyonce Wilder's ass. But the scorecard, like, what are you talking about? The scorecards didn't even make it to the scorecard. The black channels won't give credit. Like what? To the scorecard. They won't tell us what's happening with the scorecards. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay, it's the scorecards now. Deontay Wilder had too much Vaseline on his face. Like, so Luis Ortiz lost because Wilder had Vaseline on his face. Like, it's getting pathetic for some of y'all. Y'all need to hang it up, man. Like a prank call, hang it up. Hang it up, because it's not looking good. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you. Hang it up like a prank call. Period. Because y'all be focused in on the most minute. Like, I understand, okay, people are concerned with Canelo, clenbuterol shit, because that's serious. That we don't want to see people cheat and get away with it. Like, I can understand it, but to be mad at it was a premature stoppage. Luis Ortiz was winning. Like, who gives a rat's ass who was winning if they didn't win? You know what I'm saying? And especially, like I said, it's not, aside from round 7, Wilder wasn't even getting dogged like that. Like, he was losing for sure. I had him losing for sure. But he wasn't getting dogged in any other round but round 7. Even in round 8, what happened? Why didn't Luis Ortiz pounce on him? Like, why didn't he just jump on him? You know what I mean? Get him out of there. You got to finish your work. So stop with all these lame excuses. Even Eddie Hearn said that. He said what? What did he say? I don't know. Eddie Hearn said lost it. What did he say? Yeah, I mean, I seen Eddie. Actually, I did see an interview. Eddie Hearn said something to the effect of, if that had been Joshua that got Wilder hurt in that 7th round, it would have been nasty. Okay, put him in there so we can see how nasty it'll get. But see, this is the thing. You can't get hype off another man openings. You feel what I'm saying? Like, Luis Ortiz, his skill set, his height, his hand speed, his left hand southpaw stance. These are the things that created his counter punching. You can't just give Joshua the credit. Joshua's gonna have to work for that. His chin is gonna have to hold up to that 7th round. His counterpunching needs to be on point where he connects like Luis Ortiz did. So you know what I'm saying? You can't. Oh, if that would have been Joshua that had Wilder, because you could say the same thing with Klitschko. Klitschko is 41 years old when he fought Joshua, coming off a loss and a 1.5, 2-year layoff. So had that been Deontay Wilder, then I would say Wilder would have pieced him up. He's not gonna give you 3 rounds to recover. He's a great finisher. He's probably boxing's best finisher. He's definitely one of boxing's best finishers. You know what I'm saying? You can't say it's Triple G anymore, because Triple G had Daniel Jacobs hurt, no finish. He had him hurt pretty early. Kovalev had Ward hurt, couldn't finish. So you can't say they're better finishers than Wilder, right? And he didn't even knock Canelo down. Triple G didn't. He didn't even really hurt him from my view. So I mean, who's a more of a killer finisher than Deontay Wilder? So again, this is why old media is dying. I'm telling you, because they bring up stupid shit, but they don't look at the flip side of the coin. They just say the piece that they want that demeans the fighter that they want to demean. You know, what if Anthony Joshua hit Wilder with the same shot and he was okay? What if Wilder got Joshua in trouble like Klitschko did? But once again, you can't ride off of Klitschko. He has a ton of experience. He has power. He has his own style. You know, you can't ride off of his accomplishments. That's like my boy gets to hit J-Lo or something. He smashes like, yeah, I was all up in there. And then I'm like bragging about you. Oh, you know my friend. I keep getting these fucking calls. I apologize. But anyway, like I said, it's like my boy smashes J-Lo. And then I'm running around bragging about who a notch on his belt. You know what I mean? You know my friend Kenneth, he smashed J-Lo way before A-Rod. He smashed her. Fuck you look like being another grown man happy that one of your boy, like, I mean, I give my boy props, like, on a personal tip, like, oh, you did that, blah, 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 but I'm not gonna be running around telling the people about his conquests and who he's conquered and slept with. You know what I'm saying? But he hit J-Lo. I'm just, he smashed. He put the tip in, you know what I mean? Pretty gnarly, right? I'm just saying, he spit some game. J-Lo said, I'm a fly girl, and he kind of went for it, right? Like, the fuck I look like bragging about what another man did. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, like, when it comes to this Eddie Hearn shit, or whatever he said, had that been Joshua in that ring that had Wilder wobble, it's not, first of all, you got to put Joshua in the ring. Not Gerald Miller, not Povetkin, not who the fuck ever, Krusty the Clown, whoever. You got to put him in there with Wilder. That's the first step. 2, he has to produce and create the same opening that Luis Ortiz did. And to me, Luis Ortiz was successful. A lot of it has to do with his southpaw stance, because you don't want to underestimate, overextend, leave yourself open type shit with the southpaw that has the skill of Luis Ortiz. The punches come from a different trajectory, so it's just a different fight altogether. Styles make fights. You know that. So, like, I mean, I'm not really trying to hear about had that been, coulda, shoulda. I don't really do all that. Put Joshua and Wilder in there. Props to both if they take it. May the best man win, and we can see. You can't ride off another man. Oh, but that's what I'm saying. You don't hear, like, see, this is what I'm saying. People, oh, you fucking love Wilder. But I'm not saying that, oh, Wilder beats Joshua solely based on what Klitschko did. I do think that's something you can analyze, like, hey, why you'd be like, Joshua can't afford to get hurt like he did with Klitschko. That's something that you can observe, but you can't just straight up be like, oh, had that been so, you don't know, because he has to create that opening. You know what I mean? It's kind of like pocket watching. It's like, oh damn, Jeff got a fucking $15,000 bonus, but you didn't get that $15,000 bonus. Why you worried about another man's bonus like that? Like, you could be happy if it's a friend or something, but Joshua Wilder, they got to create those openings versus that level of competition. They can't ride off the wave of what Klitschko did versus Joshua, or what Joshua would have done if he was in the predicament of Luis Ortiz. You guys get me? Yo, let's see if we can get to 250 likes. Let's push one last time. Listen, like Tupac said, all eyes on me. It's all eyes on Joshua. Get past Joseph Parker. I'm favoring him to do that. And then we'll see. But his team's next decision, what they decide next, is going to be real important, like, for the heavyweight division. And that's going to be the ultimate truth. That's why I'm not stressing. I'm not worried about it. I'm not going to, like, come out with videos like, it's not going to happen. I'm going to wait. It's not that far. That's another thing. Boxing fans are impatient. I'm not. I don't have to be impatient. I'm not saying, like, oh, what, I'm not gonna jump to conclusions, basically. You know what I mean? The fight's March 31st. He has to first pass Joseph Parker. But then his next move, his team's next move, who they announce he will fight next, whenever that is gonna be very telling, because it has to be Wilder. Eddie Hearn just did a recent interview. He says, I don't see why it can't be Wilder. It'll likely be Wilder. I mean, why don't you just say, if we get past Parker, who we're not overlooking, Wilder gets it. Right? Period. And fans will be happy. Fans will shut up. Fans will tune in to Joseph Parker fight with Joshua, because they know they have something. Like, see, this is the thing with, like, old media promoters, they can't beat me at this. They can't beat me at this. I've just been doing it too long, and I cover these stories, so I know. So, like, who didn't want to watch Andre Ward versus Sullivan Barrera, knowing he was going to fight Kovalev within 3 fights? You know what I'm saying? Who didn't want to watch Kovalev versus whoever, Jean-Pascal to Isaac Chilemba, knowing he would fight Andre Ward next? Of course, you want to see what they're looking like. Do they look sharp? Do they lose? Things like that. So realistically, there's nothing wrong with that type of spoiler in boxing, where if anything, it would help your event. If Wilder said he's going to the UK or going to Cardiff, Wales, for the Joshua Parker fight, and then they have a deal done, or they've announced that, hey, Wilder's next for the winner, then more people are going to want to tune in to see that. So, you know what I mean? You can't even say, oh, that's not good business. That's actually great business, because in addition to the event, March 31st, it gives fans something to look forward to. Something to look forward to beyond that particular fight. So that's my thoughts on it. Like I said, I'm gonna hold my reservations and my thoughts entirely about, like, I'm not gonna say it won't happen next. I'm not gonna say it will happen. But if, and see, Wilder's team's doing a good job, because they've already come out and dispelled that whole 50-50. And see, man, I'm trying to tell you, this is why new media is really taking over. Bivol looked real good. He looked real good versus Sullivan Barrera. Especially to have as few fights that he has. So he's a top player. He's a champion too. Let's see him and Kovalev. But that's why old media can't win, because a lot of their arguments are sound. Like, Luis Ortiz was winning. Luis Ortiz, Vaseline on Wilder's face. Wilder had extra 15 seconds. Like, anyone who really watches boxing, if you fucked up, 15 seconds ain't gonna change your life. You know what I mean? I've seen people take whole rounds to get back together. You know what I mean? Multiple rounds. So an extra 25 seconds or whatever it was is not going to be, oh, I feel great. You know what I mean? Especially when fatigue sits in. This is the 7th round, people. You know what I mean? 7th, 8th round. So it's not, you already have natural fatigue and shit like that. Hey, shooters, get this dude that keeps saying you are 5 foot 5 inches tall. Get him out of here. He's wasting everybody's time. If you think I'm 5'5", that's great. Tell me that when you see me at the fight. Get him out of here. He just keeps putting the same thing. instant L. See, my shooters be. I'm telling you, I don't even know why y'all. So this man is 6'7". Yeah, I really look 5'5". That's what I'm saying. It's just it's not even like funny because it's like everyone knows it's not even close to being true. This man is 6'7", and I'm right next to him, but I'm 5'5". Okay. Anyway, that's what I'm saying. These dudes be like retarded. Like, at least say some shit that's funny. You're 5'5", and they just keep putting the same thing. Shout out to the shooters, man. They be on point. But it's Team Joshua. The next move is gonna be pertinent because for me, it's like yeah. This is why I'm kind of trying to say old media is just getting bodied because the stuff they're saying don't make sense. Oh, Luis Ortiz, he was winning on the scorecard, but it didn't make it to the scorecard. So how's that really an issue? You know what I'm saying? How's that? Why are we arguing this? Coming off the Luis Ortiz performance, how can you? Hey, these dudes are real stalkers. Get Keith out of here. He's wasting people's time. Shooters. This is how all I have to do is put the hit out on y'all. Keith Gay Dorn, which is a suspect name. Look, I put a hit out on you. Watch how quick it come. Watch how quick it come back. Bow. Got him. You're out of there. We put the hit out, and then you're done for. The fans let us know where you're at, and you get by. I don't. Why we have the perfect system here, people. And your last name is Gaydorn. You got some issues, Stan. I think you need some counseling. The motherfucker's name is Gaydorn. Like, hey, what's your name? Gaydorn. So it sounds like a gay Transformer villain or something. But anyway, Joshua's next move is going to be important because, like, once again, old media, all the people, oh, Wilder's scared. Why didn't he fight Dillian White? Listen to that argument that they made 2-3 months ago that is no longer valid. He fought someone that most people perceive as tougher than Dillian White, and he got less money to do it. The Eddie Hearn offered Wilder $3 million, I believe, to fight Dillian White. So this motherfucker just fought for $2.1 million, fought Luis Ortiz, a more dangerous fight, and now he's getting the credit, and people see, oh, his chin's better than I thought. He's tough. His power is good late. You know what I'm saying? So it did the opposite of what they wanted to happen. Let's get to the money. Ebong, $5 super chat. Yo, Ego, enjoy the channel. I heard Keith Thurman has two mandatory defenses. Do you think Thurman is using this to avoid Spence? What do you think? I'm going to cover that real quick. He has a mandatory of Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. However, he told everybody he's not fighting anyone in the top 10. So I think the best possible situation, Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fight each other in an eliminator, which the WBC said they wanted last year, and I haven't heard anything about that. And then get those two mandatories down to one mandatory, because that just sounds ridiculous that he has two back-to-back you fight Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, like we fighting twins or some shit. Why you need two mandatories at the same time? That sounds ridiculous, to be honest. So I think they should fight each other. Keith Thurman said he's not fighting anyone top 10 next, so that makes sense to me. And as far as avoiding Errol Spence, he already said he's not fighting Errol Spence. So when a person just like bow out like that, like say, hey, not gonna happen, baby. 2018. He literally said 2018 not gonna happen with Errol. So, I'm gonna have to take him for his word, unless otherwise proven. But I haven't seen near interview that looks like he wants to fight Errol Spence this year. He's like, oh, we gotta get back into camp and my elbow and okay. So Errol Spence, we know. But listen, I'm telling you, I promise you, and I will stand up for this. Make sure y'all smash the like button. We need to be at 250 or better with the likes. Smash the like button. I promise you this. If Keith Thurman fights whoever, and Errol Spence ends up fighting Omar Figueroa, Ocampo to close out this year, don't say shit. Don't say shit to me about shooters. His name is Muhammad Alu Akbar. Get him out of there. Thank you. But look, I put the hit out, DJ Yo. Bye, rockabye. You're not gonna ruin the stream. And we got another shooter. Shout out to King Corleone. YouTube is tripping with the notify me. Hey, King Corleone, if you see anybody, we're putting hits out. If you see anybody in the stream that keeps putting 5'5" in like 5'5" in a bunch of dumb comments, block them. We got another shooter on deck. You guys can't win. Anyway, where were we at? What were we talking about with this Wilder Joshua situation? And the fans, speak up. If you see someone disrupting the stream that don't belong here, then someone said laughing my ass off. This shit fun. Man, we got a real system here. This is like we're not accepting that bullshit anarchy and you acting crazy, ruining the stream for everyone. So what were we talking about? Oh, Keith Thurman. Yeah, he already said he's not fighting Errol Spence. He said so. I mean, if a person, I gotta take him at face value. That's what he said. So it's not gonna. He said not gonna happen, baby. To 2018, not gonna happen. So if he's saying that, then who am I to be like, it will happen this year? The man with the 2 belts is saying that. So again, my point is this: I don't give a fuck who Errol Spence fights. If he fights Pee Wee Herman, it's not anatomically correct. Like, I don't care. He deserves all them fights. He can fight whoever the fuck he want. If Anthony Joshua and team come out to Brooklyn to fight against Gerald Big Baby Miller, I don't care if Deontay Wilder fights Dominic Brazil. I don't give a fuck if he fights Evander Holyfield out of retirement. If he fights that great value dude that's 7 feet tall, that looks like an ogre, Shrek looking motherfucker. I don't care if he fights Butterbean. I don't care if he fights Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. Wilder can fight whoever the fuck he wants. If Joshua beats Parker and then fights against Gerald Big Baby Miller. And I'm gonna explain why. I don't care who Wilder fights next. Straight up. Oh, you're being biased. You're being fucking biased. I'm not being biased. I'm gonna explain. Because we all goddamn know that Errol Spence Jr. and Deontay Wilder have been pressing as one belt champions, pressing for that action. They've been looking for the smoke, right? So if they can't get the smoke with the guys they really want, then who am I to say that, oh, Wilder needs to fight someone better than Dominic Brazil, or he needs to fight whoever? He's earned the spot. If people won't step up to face these guys, then he's earned the right for the remainder of the year. He already fought Lamont Peterson for Errol Spence. For Deontay Wilder, he already fought Luis Ortiz, and they got past those fights, right? Impressively, as far as I'm concerned. So for the remainder of the year, if they can't get the big fights that they're, everybody say it with me, pressing for, if they can't get the big fight, then I don't care who they fight. Straight up. Straight up. I don't care who they fight, because they've earned that right. You know what I'm saying? They've earned the right to request the big fights. And if they can't get them for reasons outside of theirs, for reasons outside of their control, then they've deserved it. Wilder, like I said, he could fight Count Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. I don't care who he fights. He's earned that because he fought a tough challenge. Oh, but he was 96 years. Like, that's how you know when someone, listen, I'm gonna show y'all motherfuckers how to tell when someone's lying. I see my shooters. They already know. Y'all keep playing around, but my shooters is clapping everybody that's doing that. Cassidy about to get clapped next. Watch how it happens. I predicted this shit. Bow. Look, my shooters is not playing with y'all. 5'5", okay, you 6 feet under, motherfucker. You talking about 5'5". Well, you're 6 feet under. So keep playing. If you think it's a game, if you don't think me and the shooters and the Real Egos Army has this on lock, then keep playing. It hurts you more than us. We still in the stream. We still talking boxing. You the one that got to make 16 different accounts to come back. So, I mean, hopefully you got time. They be like, yeah, I'm about to make another account. Today I got time, cuz. And then we get back to the money and we get back to the boxing talk. So it don't really hurt us. 5'5", yeah, okay, 5'5". Now you're 6 feet under. Very close to 5'5". So we put you 5'5" in the ground, motherfucker. Um, so keep playing with the shooter. They like this. They're like Killmonger. I'm not gonna give no Black Panther spoilers, but these shooters be they like Killmonger. Anyway, I'm not gonna be. Oh, why is Errol Spence fighting Carlos on comp? Oh, he's a mandatory from the IBF for one. Why is he fighting Omar Figueroa? Why? Like, you know what I mean? Why? I'm not gonna do that because you know who he's really trying to fight. And you know he's really been pressing, and you know he has a leg to stand on to even be calling for the fight. Now I can understand if it was like some like unknown person and they're coming through the ranks just calling out these big names, but we're talking about champions like Wilder, Jamal Charlo was a former champion, Errol Spence is a champ. You know what I'm saying? So stop playing with us. Stop playing with the ego army. But this, like I said, this is the type of stuff. Oh, you're being biased. You said Wilder could fight Butterbean. Yup. Because you know who he's really trying to fight. We all know who he's really. Look, I'm going to say it. Who's Wilder really trying to fight? Who's he been calling out the most? Just type the name. I ain't got to say it. Just type it in the comment section. Who is Wilder really? Exactly. AJ, Anthony Joshua. The fans know. So if AJ ends up fighting Gerald Big Baby Miller in Brooklyn, then Wilder can fight whoever he wants because now he has to find an alternate opponent. So I'm not going to be, oh, he has to fight. They have to be ranked in the top 6. No, because you know who he's trying to fight someone in the top 6, in the top 1, top 2, whatever you place Joshua. So if they end up fighting someone like Gerald Big Baby Miller, then he has every right to fight whoever the fuck. He could fight a bitch at the Barclays, you know what I mean, serving nachos. Like, you mess up my order, I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated right now. I said nachos with extra cheese right now. I'm so I said no jalapenos. You still put, you trying to burn my butthole. I'm so frustrated. I said no jalapenos. Bombs! Nah. Motherfucker be waking the neighbors and shit, screaming. Shout out to my dude Wilder, though. I see you, boy. And we gonna hold this down, man. I said nachos with extra cheese. I'm so frustrated right now. I talk a lot of shit. If you don't like it, come shut me up. Run, Joshua. I'm so flustered. That motherfucker. Someone said if Denzel got mad about nachos. Yeah, okay. Now I left my seat in the Barclay. I came to get nachos. I said extra cheese, huh? You didn't hear me say extra cheese? Yeah, okay. You didn't put extra cheese. The cheese I got was cold, and that's how I like when Denzel get in rhythm. Denzel will be like, yeah, I asked for extra cheese. You didn't give me extra cheese. The cheese I did get, that cheese was cold. Yeah. So you gave me cold queso. That's what you're telling me, huh? All right. Okay. I just look for that scene in every Denzel movie for Denzel to snap on somebody. Like, later in his career, at least, there's at least one scene where he got to yell at somebody getting yelled at. Like, even movies, I don't even think it's possible to script in him yelling at somebody. He'll still yell at somebody. Like, certain Training Day, you would kind of expect him to be able to yell at someone. Jake, huh? Like, King Kong. Like, you expect it, but that motherfucker be yelling in movies he shouldn't even have yelling lines. It'd be a romantic comedy. Yeah, okay, I picked you up. I opened the door. I picked up the tab, and you ain't gonna give me no pussy, huh? Like, bitch, you ain't gonna give me no pussy. Like, like damn, damn Zell, this is a romantic comedy. How you gonna yell at the bitch like that? Yeah, okay. I bought you everything you wanted. I took you to a chick flick. You ain't gonna give me no pussy. That's what you telling me. You're not gonna open your legs. Motherfucker be yelling at romantic comedy. Yeah, I know it's called The Notebook. Free my boy Denzel, man. That motherfucker be yelling at everything. Fucking John Q. I am not gonna bury my son. Like, damn. I felt that. I am not gonna bury my son. Like, don't bury the motherfucker then. Like, this that would get me hyped and shit. Just like this boxing shit. So it's an ego, bro. I'm in tears. Have y'all seen John Q? That motherfucker held up a hospital. Yeah, okay, I'm strapped up. I got guns. I got ARs. I got grenades. Like, Denzel is like such an OG. He gonna list what he got. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got guns. I got ARs. I got mini max. I got grenades. I got knives. I am not gonna bury my son. Like, wow, this is intense. I'm just eating popcorn and shit. Anyway, man, Deontay Wilder can fight whoever he wants. Fuck what y'all talking about. The Equalizer was kind of raw. I gotta watch that again. That was raw. I seen that in the theater. How did this even start? This Denzel, and then he got that look and that quiver in the lip, like in that look in the eyes. They're like, oh, Denzel means business, babe. Denzel, he ain't playing right now. Like, you guys seen the Hurricane? That motherfucker was in the jail cell in solitary, and he was like talking to himself. Yeah, okay, you think you could do this to me, huh, motherfucker? Like who are you talking to right now? You in solitary. There ain't no one there right now. Yeah, I know I'm in a prison cell. I'm by myself. Just do it. $2 super chat. See, every time I do the impersonations, y'all be paid, y'all be tipping for the impersonation. He said, keep doing your I gotta watch Hurricane again. He was like, yeah, officer, what'd you pull me over for? How did this even start? Oh, someone said that Denzel, they messed up his nachos. See, y'all could be, I be having ADD on these streams and shit. Y'all be watching the same movies as me. Someone said Forrest Whitaker, Jason's lyric was funny. That shit is funny. What was it? Mad Dog. What was his name? Shut up! Oh, he like did he, like he like backhanded the mom or some shit, and he was like celebrate. Hey, I mean, I know movies like classic movies at least. He was abusing his Forrest Whitaker was like abusing his wife in the scene, and he slapped her and like celebrated like he hit a home run or something. He was like, oh, like Mad Dog, stop! Oh, one of the funny scenes on Jason's lyric is Tretch was being like super hard, He was so hard, he was horde. And then Bokeem Woodbine wanted to rob the banks or something with him. And he's like, man, I'm in. And he put his hand on the, and he was like, get your goddamn hands off my domino table. That shit was funny. Or the part where the brother, Alan Payne, G Money, he pulled out the strap. He pulled out the strap on his brother, on Bokeem. And he said, don't make me do this, Jay. Like, what you trying to shoot the ceiling? The motherfucker had the gun pointed like, don't make me do this, Jay. Like, why is the pistol pointed like, you trying to shoot the ceiling fan? Motherfucker, like, he pointed the gun. Just watch the scene. Don't make me, he snuck him with the gun too. Don't make me do this, Jay. Like, why is the gun aimed like that? He didn't want to shoot his brother. He wanted to shoot that ceiling fan. Oh my gosh. I gotta watch Jason later. Oh, Jada Pinkett. Sorry, Will Smith. Oh man, Jada was looking fun in that movie. Hold on. See, I know my movies. That man said he ran across the train tracks and shit. I seen that. That man said, "Don't make me do this shit." I'm trying to see if the scene is on YouTube, but I can't find it. Oh, they don't fuck it. Oh, wow. They got the scene, but they don't have the end part. Oh, that's weak. They got the scene. Oh, fuck. They got the scene or whatever, but it cuts off right before that part. Hold on. Watch. Okay, y'all gotta watch this. The motherfucker had the gun hidden like this. And then he stepped up. Bop, bop. Don't make me do this shit. Oh, guys. Here, I don't want to get no copyright, so I gotta get in tight real quick. Hold on. Look. See, he hiding the gun right now. Hold on. Look. Watch how he just snapped out of nowhere. Watch. Watch. Look at where's he shooting? He had the gun hella high. Don't make me do this shit. Oh my God, why is the gun aimed like that? He looked hella, you gonna shoot me? He was in the Tupac. I ain't mad at you. Look at the trajectory of that. Like, he's trying to shoot over the bald head. Like, look, Bokeem even confused that the gun is aimed that high, and his arm is like twisted. See, hood movies, that's what they need to, like. Well, actually, some dudes in the hood, like, they be on that shit, but they don't really know how to handle like weapons. You know what I mean? They use them and shit, but they don't. Don't make me do this. Why is that gun like that? This shit is so funny. He's like, why you in a gun like that? Oh my gosh. Anyway, we have fun on these streams. He was in the I Ain't Mad at You video. One of the detectives on the Tupac Biggie show. Yeah, I didn't watch that the USA show yet, but I want to check it. I ain't mad at you. Got nothing but love for you. Do your thing, boy. Do. Shout out to Young Gun TV. ESPN just dropped their top 10 pound for pound list. They have Loma #1. Go figure. Whatever. I mean, whatever. And see, this is what I'm talking about. Lomachenko is #1, but he's not gonna be the one in boxing fighting the deadliest fights. You know what I'm saying? The one or the fights that'll prove he's #1. You know what I'm saying? This is funny. Like this is the thing. Like, imagine if I said Tupac, I'm thinking that I imagine if Terrence Crawford had 11 fights and one was lost, and I was up here on YouTube saying, "Oh, Terrence Crawford's #1 pound for pound." Same scenario. Do you know what the fuck you fans would be saying to me? What the fuck? How do you have that monkey #1? 11 goddamn fights and a loss. You know that they would be so mad at me for putting Terrence Crawford with 11 fights. They'd be like, this is blasphemy. This is an outrage. Shut your channel down. You're fucking stupid. You're racially biased. Okay. No, I think Terrence Crawford, he #1. He's not #1. He's a #1 gangbanger. He's not #1 in boxing. What are you talking about? Shut up. You sound stupid. What are you talking about? I don't like the way you're talking. Why you have #1? Don't put him #1. Why you put Bud? He's smoking Bud. That's why you put him #1. Because you're smoking Bud. You like Bud Crawford. Yeah. You're playing with my emotions, Smokey. Yeah. Y'all would be mad as fuck. How you put Crawford #1, huh? Explain that. You put Crawford #1. This shit don't make sense. Playing with my emotions, Smokey. Oh, fuck. Ego's on a strain of drugs again. No, I'm just goofing off. This is why I used to get in trouble in school. You're playing with my emotions, Smokey. Y'all be mad as fuck if I put Crawford on #1 pound for pound with 11 fights unlost. Shout out to my dude from Las Vegas representing D Bevel the champ. $5 super chat. The finest Jada Pink has ever been was Low Down Dirty Shame. Yeah, you might be right. Nah, Jason Lyric is up there, but her haircut was kind of funny. But Jada was fine as fuck. Fine as a shame. Remember that dude, Twan, or whatever his name, Twain? Motherfucker, shame. That motherfucker said, shame. All the white people, what is he talking about? Why is he doing his hands like that saying shame? If you ain't never seen these hood movies, then you won't understand. What's this goddamn shame shit? This is Wayman, that's his name. Shame. And then he act like he was shot. Oh Lord. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You didn't even get hit. It's wine. Shine. Wayman. Hey, that name sound. Hey, no disrespect to anybody. I'm not saying y'all worse than animals. I ain't no more back your shit. But if your name is Wayman, hey, bruh, I ain't never met no straight Wayman. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, what's your name? Wayman? Hey, go Wayman. Go Wayman. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. I ain't never met no Wayman. That shit. Flamin' Wayman. That shit. But yeah, man. Shame is a classic too. Hey, with Jada Pinkett, he was like talking to the bad guy. He's like, let me speak to her. She was like, I'm on the beach. That shit was funny. Say hi to Arnold. Wayman Tisdale. All right, y'all get me sidetracked. People who haven't seen these movies, they're like, what the fuck is this Wayman shit? He keeps stop with this American banter. Mo Money's a classic too. Back when Stacey Dash wasn't a coon, but she was fine as a motherfucker. Oh my god, my shooters be funny as fuck too. DJ Yo said that's a zesty name, man. Wayman Tinsdale. Hell nah. I ain't met no Wayman before. Fuck that. What the fuck is a Wayman? Like, unless it's like African or something. We will call him Wayman. Like, that might be acceptable, but it is Wayman. But if you're from Americas and your name is Wayman Tidsdale, hey bro, hey Wayman, you gotta chill, Wayman. Oh my shame. But yeah. So anyway, imagine if like pound for pound #1 ESPN, they put Vasyl Lomachenko there. Imagine if I put Terrence Crawford with 11 fights and a loss. You don't think, oh, you're racially biased. This is bullshit. You're smoking bud. Like, they would be talking all types of shit for me. But ESPN could put Lomachenko up there. He's a good fighter. Like, not taking anything away from him. Like, the thing I like about Lomachenko is he's from a region where there's great boxers, but a lot of the boxers are fundamentally sound as hell, but they're more straight up and down. Like, that's why you see when you put Victor Postol in there with a guy who's a good boxer, but has more like flavor and more like rhythm and more athleticism and speed and stuff, like a Terrence Crawford. He didn't look the same as the Matisse fight. You put Andre Ward in there with Sergey Kovalev, he didn't look the same as Jean Pascal. You know what I mean? Because he's in there with the guy who can mix it up a lot more. When you put Klitschko, a Ukrainian boxer, in there with Joshua when he was a bit older, you know what I mean? He couldn't. Joshua's athleticism, strength, and like, you know, just good boxing fundamentals was able to beat Kovalev. But Lomachenko kind of breaks the mold. The region he's from, like I said, there's a lot of great boxers that are fundamentally sound, like jab, jab. You know what I mean? Look at some of these guys from the former USSR, Kazakhstan, Russia, you know what I mean, Ukraine, these places, crazy jabs and crazy, not big on like the hooks and stuff like that, but just overall good boxing prowess and good boxing IQ and kind of more of a flat-footed, like they don't be on their toes, like just, you know what I mean, but very good fighters. But Lomachenko kind of breaks that mold because he's from the same region and he don't really fight like none of that. Like he mixes up his punches different. Like when have you ever seen Triple G fight like Lomachenko? Bouncing around, jumping in on Canelo. You know what I mean? Typically you don't see power punchers throw as many punches as Lomachenko anyway. Like Wilder, people had him losing the first couple rounds to Luis Ortiz. He wasn't even throwing that many punches in comparison to like a Lomachenko especially. So smash the like button, people. Hey, we have 272 people in here and we have 269 likes. Let's see if we can even it up. Smash the like button, people. New generation of Eastern Europeans aren't as flat-footed. Look at the Olympics. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just gave you guys an example of Vasyl Lomachenko. There's probably, it's really the boxing programming. I'm not saying if you're from one. See, this is the difference between Abel Sanchez's comment about black fighters and my comment. I literally told you that there's a lot of fighters from Eastern Europe that are great boxers, which is not an insult. They're fundamentally sound, which is not an insult, right? These are not negative things. But I said a lot of things, like they don't typically throw as many hooks. And then I even gave you an example of somebody who does not coincide with that stereotype, you know what I mean, with that generalization of the Eastern European style. What Abel said was black fighters fight like X, Y, and Z, and that is unpleasing to the fans. Now that's different. Because you didn't say black fighters who don't have a brain like James Kirkland. You just said black fighters. So that's the difference in how I present stuff to you. I'm not saying that every Eastern European person from Russia or wherever fights like that. I'm not saying that at all. And the thing is, like, we're talking, the reason I'm saying it is because boxing predominantly, what you learn is from how you're schooled. Like, look at Bruce Lee. Who taught Bruce Lee? Ip Man. So if Ip Man was raw and he passed down the knowledge he knew to Bruce Lee, and then Bruce Lee built from that and then came up with Jeet Kune Do and say, you strip away the inessentials. See, be like water. You see, water can crash and water can burst. You put it into a teapot, it becomes the pot. You put it into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. Be like water, my friend, right? So he took all of his training, and then now that's why he's dope, because his person before him was dope. You know what I mean? You learn from Mr. Miyagi, and then you're the Karate Kid, then okay, if you pick up and you have natural ability, then you're gonna be the, that's how Bruce, you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Bruce Lee be having me think on some next level shit. I'll be like, damn, I made some top ramen. I put water into the pot, it became the pot. Bruce Lee, you go to make top ramen, you put water into the pot, it becomes the pot. Like, damn, I thought this whole time, I thought I was just making some fucking noodles, but it became the pot. Bruce Lee be having me on my like esoteric, like philosophical shit. I thought I was just making a couple noodles, but he's right. It became the pot. When I made the cup of noodles, it became the... You see, water can crash and water can burst. You put water into a pot, it becomes the pot. Bruce Lee be having me on my shit. He be having me right. That's one of my icons, FYI. So no more questions like that. You see the stars in the moon? You just eat your cup of noodle. Like, damn, I am just eating my. I wasn't even looking at the stars, Bruce. You're right. Um, Man, ain't nobody doing it like us. Ego Army. I'm here to entertain. We have entertain. We have impersonation. We talk boxing. We just ain't nobody. I told you I'm the stream king. Ain't nobody doing it like me. Point blank. Period. In boxing, I don't know about fucking other arena makeup channels or some shit. But I'm just saying, like, it's about your teaching. You see, you drink smart water. So anyway, the motherfuckers talking about talk louder. My voice is so hoarse from doing all these live streams. Anyway, it's about your teaching. And certain regions teach certain things because that's how they've learned. But again, there's fighters that break that mold, like Lomachenko. He came from the Ukraine, but he don't fight like Klitschko, who's from the Ukraine also. So just because you're from Mexico doesn't mean you have to fight like a Mexican. Like, you know what I mean? There's no Mexican style. Canelo's straight up from Guadalajara, but he don't fight like the next man, Jorge Arce or somebody else who's from. Canelo is from the same place as the guy that got knocked out by Rigondeaux, Moises Flores. They're both from Guadalajara, Mexico. They don't fight nothing alike. So, you know what I mean? We got to stop with all these, like, super broad, generalized stereotypes. Oh, it's Mexican style. Ain't no fucking Mexican style. Ain't no black style and all this bullshit. Can you do Triple G? Is not. I like Triple G the way he be talking his shit, cause his shit talk is subtle. It's not in your face, but he's still talking that shit. Like, hey, what do you think about Willie Monroe, Triple G? And no, Willie Monroe, he's nothing. Motherfucker, his punches like tick, 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 tick. Like, damn, you just gonna hit him with them ticks? Willie Monroe he was hitting you with them ticks? Okay. That's cold-blooded, Triple G. Hey, he said, Willie, I don't know, his punch, he's nothing. Hey, that's cold-blooded. How you just gonna call another grown man nothing? I'd be hot if someone just called me, like one of my exes, hey, what'd you think about Ego when you're with him? And no, Ego, he's nothing. His strokes are like tick, 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 like, I'll come find my ex and she try to tell people that because you didn't feel them dents in the bed. You didn't feel them dents in the bed. Come from all that. Like, don't try to. Like, how was the sex with Ego? I mean, it's nothing. every time he stroke is tick, 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 tick. Nah, you wasn't getting them tick, tick, tick. You was getting more than the tick, tick, tick. Hey, you didn't feel them dents in the bed? Come from all that. What's that movie? Who didn't feel it? What movie is that from? You didn't feel the dents in the bed? When is who fighting? Damn, King Corleone be on this movie shit. He be doing, yeah. Can I eat the pickle? Huh? Y'all be knowing about the movie. Now that's how you're supposed to drive. Now that's how you shoot. Let me get off here, man. I'm about to get something to eat. Peace out. It's been real. I like when Will start yelling. Now that's how you're supposed to drive. He said, cuz. He said, how do I know it's you? Cuz I'm Mike Lowry. All right, I'm out of here. But shout out to the real boxing fans. We almost got to 300. Shmoney gang. Peace out.